Hello, this is Alina Ebi. I'm a real estate agent with Compass in San Francisco, and I'm here with Felicia Nitu. She is the founder and CEO of CityStructure. As agents here in San Francisco, we have a different set of challenges, and we need a certain very customized help and ideas for our clients, both sellers and buyers of properties. Why is that? Because we have a lot of old architecture and a lot of old homes, and many times that they need remodeling, and buyers and sellers both, they need to have a better idea of concepts and what you can do to enhance a house or to develop or to add square footage for a property. And when we do that, it's good to offer this service to our clients, which will be efficient and then very fast as well. So I would like Felicia to talk more about what they offer, because it's a very innovative and very smart concept.
Thank you, Alina. To give you a backstory, I started CityStructure because in my architectural design practice, I had a lot of clients coming after purchasing properties, trying to figure out what they could actually build on the property they've already purchased. And most of the time, unfortunately, it wasn't what they were expecting. This is how I came up with this idea to help the end homeowners to figure out what they can best do on a property before purchasing. So here I am working with the real estate agents to showcase their listings to their best, so they can bring awareness to their clients what they can do for every property to improve it, to use them as their best.
And to the potential buyers as well, who will happen to stop in at the open house and they maybe like the house and they are thinking, okay, but I think I might need an extra bathroom, or I might need an extra room because I am growing my family. So could you show me what kind of possibilities the house
Yeah,
has?
we're analyzing the lot and the zoning restrictions for that lot. And this is how we show the maximum envelope for that residence on the side. Whether that shows only 200 square foot, they can add as an addition, or 1,500 more. That's very interesting to learn from one listing to another. However, the needs could be not more than 200 extra square feet for a listing, or they need another 3 or 4 bedrooms to add. So it's very informative to the buyers, these kind of generic areas, but they're very good for them to understand that it's a lot more than what they actually can see. And traditionally, these were made by architects, and it takes probably up to 2 weeks to
And they're costly as well.
and it's around 1,500 or more for a zoning analysis. What we're calling, we put together automatic system that generates these kind of reports. That's why we were able to cut the cost down like 10 times more cost effective, and within 48 hours agents can have a full report of the zoning analysis for their listing, so they can present to the potential buyers. In addition to that, because there are a lot of information we get once we have this zoning analysis, we help with their open houses. We team up with the realtors at their open houses and talk with the potential buyers or other real estate agents how this property can be improved, and give very objective information about the restrictions on site, information that usually is pretty dry. It's not really connected with specifics on site. We give that body of knowledge, and this is how we help both real estate agents to promote their listings, but also ultimately their clients and home buyers to make an informed decision.
We are sitting right now in front of a house in Pacific Heights, undisclosed block. The reason we are here is because Felicia did the report, prepared a report for
And
this house.
open houses
Exactly,
as well.
and open houses and offered information to potential buyers. And I would like to explain our viewers a little bit about what exactly you did it and what the report contains and how it started and what's the process.
So the agent contacted us because she understood that there might be some potential of improvement for this house. At the beginning, she thought that it could be improved only the basement. Being a historical building, we all know how difficult it is to add additional square footage to the existing house. And we actually, based on the report, which we gave her within like less than 48 hours, we showed to her that it can be added more than 1,000 square feet to the existing house without even adding one more floor. And once she got the report, she was really excited and decided to go with the open house pro package that we have, which has the board, the presentation board that usually architects present for the project. So we put these together for the listing agent, and we were invited to two open houses. The first open house was for agents and very informative. We send out along with the listing agent our report for over 30 agents. They were interested to learn more about, so they can forward that report to their clients. Then we were invited the second open house for which is open
For
top
people.
of.
Yeah. And I just want to mention, and probably you mentioned that these are not approved plans, of course. These are suggestions, and there are things that they could be done, and then a buyer or a seller who would like to go ahead and have the plans approved would have to go through the city permitting process, right?
Correct. So what we are doing is just zoning analysis, which means we show only the maximum envelope of the house or the building on a site. We're not showing floor plans of the how it might look like. Sure, we have that request, and in the future probably we'll add to that to our portfolio. But at this point, it's just an informational report about zoning and visuals with site plans, elevations, 3D views of how this property could be improved.
It's pretty much showing a potential buyer or the seller how to maximize the potential of their home, right?
That's correct.
Which is great because a lot of people who are not in the field of design or architecture, they don't have that vision. It's normal. People have different professions, and it's hard to think about or to envision the potential of the house. I think that's great. It's fast. It's efficient. And I think it's very affordable, and especially for the price points that we have here in San Francisco. And I encourage you to visit the CityStructure website. You can just tell everyone.
Yeah,
about it.
our website is citystructure.com, and we're doing not only for San Francisco, for the entire Bay Area, and we're hoping to expand even more so. And I would add that traditionally the development of a house was considered less appealing for a family, and developers or flippers were very they were entitled to have this access like right away, and they knew how to maximize the return and profit and improvement on a side. That's why a lot of times, unfortunately, their offers may not be always the best. And I'm opening this product to all families to understand that real estate is an investment. Buying a house is an investment, and any family can start with something small, but the very important part is where you start and being aware what you can do with what you purchase from the very beginning. And that's something that, you know, 401k can compete with. It's a long-term investment, and it could be personal and financial return. It doesn't have to be only for developers or flippers. The market is really wide.
And just to clarify, you can also provide plans for land as well. You know, if it's just land, then not a structure in place.
Oh yeah, so we have a couple of different reports for land that doesn't have any improvement on it without any structure, or if there's a house, a small house that can be easily teared down because it's really old and the value is not in the current structure. So that this is the new house report, we call it. And we have another report that is called value added, which shows how much someone can add to the existing structure. That includes some topography, setbacks of the current structure, but also how many levels, height of the new house, and many very good information about what could be built.
So thank you very much, Felicia. I think it's a great service, and I encourage my fellow realtors and buyers and sellers to look into this option and reports that you provide. So visit her website.
CityStructure.com.
Yeah, thank you, and
Thank you, Alina, for
looking
giving
forward to
me.
working with you.
Likewise.
Thank you.